Hey friends, how are you? Hope you're well. Welcome to this month's author spotlight video. I was in two minds as to who I was going to choose this month, and the person I was going to choose, I thought, oh, no, I'll wait. I'll wait and do that at maybe not next month or maybe the next month. Again, I don't know. But I thought there's somebody that I don't see a lot of in BookTube. Maybe I'm not watching the right booktubers, I don't know. But that is Clive Cussler. This man he passed away last year, which is, so sad. But he has written loads of books. I will tell you, I've got one of his latest ones here, but so he has written the Dirk Pitt Adventures. Okay. He has also written Sam and Remo Fargo Adventures, Isaac Bell Adventures, Kurt Austin Adventures, novels from the Numa Files. He's also written the Oregon Files. He's written about 5 non-fiction, and he's written 2 children's books. Okay. Now, I have read some of Sam and Remo. I've read a couple of Isaac Bell. I've read quite a number of the Kurt Austin and the Oregon Files as well. But the ones that I have read, virtually, I have read every single one of them, apart from the two newer ones, are Dirk Pitt. He is hands down my favourite Clive Cussler character, of all of them. So, who is Dirk Pitt, I hear you ask? Dirk Pitt is a young man who works for NUMA, the National Underwater Marine Agency. Now, NUMA did not exist except in Clive Cussler's brain, until Clive Cussler and some friends got together and actually founded NUMA. It's to do with conserving marine archaeology, things like that. So Dirk Pitt works for them, and he has a sidekick called Al Giordino. He is such a great character as well, and also they have another sort of sidekick called Rudy Gunn, and I mean the 3 of them as a trio are just brilliant. They are so fun to read about. So each novel is a standalone. There is kind of I've never been aware of a thread running. The only thread running through is Dirk, Al, and Rudy. And Admiral Sandecker. So we have that as those are your core characters. But what they always do is, if I can get to the beginning, the prologue, you always have as a prologue, you have a sort of short chapter or a couple of chapters about an incident that happened years past. Okay, it can be, with this one, it was set in, I think, let me see if it tells us. It doesn't tell us when this one was set. Okay, no tip. On an isolated Greek island, a World War I fighter plane attacks a modern US Air Force base. A mysterious saboteur preys on an American scientific expedition, and Dirk Pitt plays a deadly game of hunter and hunted with the elusive head of an international smuggling ring. So you get sort of prologue, first chapter, about the incident that happened X number of years ago. And then you get the up-to-date, what is happening, at whatever date this is set. And I like that. Sometimes you get, I don't know if we get, and this one was there. He did start giving you a cast of characters at the beginning. And in this one, we're back to 1334 BC. So you get, so it says there was a prologue, Nile flight, but then you get, you know, an illustration and so Memphis, Egypt, and then, you know, it goes on from there. And I really like that idea because I really like, sort of the, shall we say, the snippet of history that goes with it. And there's always enough information that during the novels they do sort of go back a bit. You get a wee bit more of the background as well, which I think is really, really nice. Dirk Pitt lives in a hangar, and this hangar, the bottom half of it is filled with classic cars. He loves his classic cars. He is a classic car guy, and you know he drives these classic cars around when he's in town. He also likes to keep fit. He's, you know, you get a lot of character development with him in that you see him from a young major, and he goes, oh, he comes up the chain of command. And also you see Al as well as his character progresses, as does Rudy, etc. And I really like it, and they bring in technology and things like that. I just really, really enjoy these books. They are a great adventure, and they're just so fun to read. And they can set me off on little wee tangents, and I go and find out about things because I'm so interested in it. There was one of them that set me off on a sort of world history sort of route, and I sort of read a couple of books on world history, which is really, really interesting. So they do things like this, and they're just so fun. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Clive Cussler was writing with his son Dirk near towards the end. I don't know whether Dirk is going to carry on writing these books. I really don't know. I would love it if he did. As I say, I've got two that I need to get to finish off the collection, because I think I've got every single one of them. So yeah, but no, if you're looking for an adventure story that is slightly James Bond-esque? It can be slightly James Bond-esque, not with the women, etc. Although there are beautiful women, but there's, you know, it's not like they end up with the women type thing. You know, as James Bond, you always know he's going to end up with one of the women. That doesn't happen. But if you're looking for an adventure story, a mystery, these would be a really good one to go for. You could actually, why not, if you've never read one of these, pick one of these up for March Mystery Madness. You know, I'm sure you could find a way of fitting them into one of the prompts. You know, it would be fun to read one of these for March Mystery Madness, if that was your want. But no, anyway, I hope you will go and pick up a Dirk Pitt or a Fargo or an Oregon File or a Kurt Austin, because they're all really, really good. Again, still the same, you know, again, you have the history bit, and then you have the modern day. But they are such good reads. Honestly, guys, they are such good reads. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know down in the comments, have you read any Clive Cussler? I would love to know. Do they sound like books that you would maybe be interested in? I would love to know. But until my next video, friends, stay safe, happy reading. Bye.